spectacular, because this is something that I have personally, and I've presented a lot of wind spinners, I've never presented one like this. First of all, it's 24 inches diameter, but it's actually 75 inches tall. So we're talking about over a 6-foot wind spinner that I just gave it a little push. I'm gonna stop it so I can show you, but just the slightest breeze during the day will get it spinning, because this was not only created by art. Look how cool this is. Okay, I'm not even touching it now. This was created not just by artists, but by teams of engineers that even if you just have the little tiniest breeze, see, I stopped pushing it a while ago, it just wants to keep moving. So even a gentle breeze will have this spinning in your yard. What makes it so special though is at night, it's hard to even notice during the day, but right here there are solar panels, and those solar panels are front and back, so it is going to glow at night. First one I've seen like that. So let's say hello to Ginger Walt, joining us from Plow Hearth, and maybe we can even bring the lights down and show these solar. But Ginger, you and I present a lot of a lot of wind spinners. They're always so wildly popular. I've never seen one with the solar before.
I know. You know what? It's the best of the best by Plow Hearth.
So cool.
And they really want to give you something that is really just absolutely stunning in your yard, and they've added in these 24 embedded LEDs throughout. There's 12 on both sides. It's a dual spinner, which means it's on two. It's actually on a T. That T actually comes off of the stake, and it will rotate around too on that stake. It's light assembly with it as well. And what the great thing is that actually you have an integrated solar panel. I have it covered right now so that my lights will illuminate on, and I'm going to get a little bit closer so that you can see. You see those? Isn't that cool?
That's super so cool.
You're just getting that just a little bit of illumination at nighttime, and then they're dipped in that black little just a tiny bit on the red and the blue. It's not on the multicolor, but just on the red and blue, and it's just so much fun. That's Plow Hearth for you, though. Yeah. Really.
So
team of engineers.
Let's talk about the colors. So you have the blue there. We also have, I have the multi. We have it available in red. So that's it. Blue, multi, or red. 3 easy payments of $45.83. And obviously, you know, we don't have it outside, so I don't have the breeze. But you can see in this video, it takes very little movement of the air to get it going. And then look at it at night. Ginger, I don't think I've ever done, I mean, maybe I haven't, I've forgotten, but gosh, not for the last couple of years at least. I just can't remember ever doing a solar wind spinner.
It's magical. It really just brings it to life. Now, this is inspired by the lily flower, which is why we call it the solar lily flower wind spinner. And you can kind of see that little subtle lily flower in there, and you really don't even know that it has a solar panel in it. It's just right in the medallion, kind of hidden there with that integrated solar panel in the center, and you're getting 2 of those. So on both sides, you're going to get that little bit of illumination. When you get it at home, I'm going to turn this to the side. There, behind the solar panel, there is an on-off switch. Make sure that's in the on position when you get it at home, or it will not illuminate, and it'll charge during the day, just like all of our solar powered things, and then it'll automatically illuminate for about 8 to 10 hours at nighttime. But Plow Hearth, really, they have a team of engineers, and we talk about this often, that they really know how to sculpt and just give you the most colorful, vibrant, beautiful spinners that you have ever seen in anyone's yard. It's gorgeous. This is tall. It's a bit over 6 feet tall and 24 inches around, so 2 feet around in diameter.
Okay, I mean, everyone saw me give this a little push, but look, I mean, I haven't pushed it again, and it just keeps going. And why I'm showing that to you is because there's no breeze here in the studio, but it just wants to keep kind of moving on its own once it gets started. So can you imagine being outside in just the slightest breeze? When you're in your kitchen, when you look out, maybe in your backyard, and you see, or front where you see this big wind spinner during the day, catching the sun's rays, spinning this beautiful piece of art, and then at night, this spinning light. It is really special. It creates a completely different look. Like now you have moving sculpture in your garden. 3 easy payments of $45.83. If you want to put this in a deck, like in a big whiskey barrel planter, you can do that as well. You do not need a grand estate. I think it's
Let
great.
me just show you.
Yeah, even if you don't garden a lot, you can have this art.
You can, and you can take out the centerpiece if you want it a little bit smaller, shorter. It is a little bit over 6 feet tall, but you can see how generous the stake is that goes into the ground because it is top heavy. So we wanted to make sure it was going to be good and secured into the ground so that you didn't have to worry about it toppling over. If you do put it in a planter, make sure it's a deep enough planter that it's going to be secure, and big enough planter that it's going to be weighted.
It would have to be one of our big, you know, it'd be good like the veg truck planter that we had, the really, really big one. But truly, this is something like, again, like it just keeps wanting to turn on its own because it was created by artists and engineers. So 3 easy payments of $45.83. And of course, it's not spinning fast here because we're indoors, but when a little bit of wind. Okay, so you just have a fan, and look how fast it's going. And maybe we can take a quick look. Yeah, we can take a quick look at that video again so you can see it at night. But if you want this, 1-800-500-7590. Beautiful during the day, lighting up at night. And if you do want it, please don't wait. We have it in the blue that you see right there, the red, and the multi. Ginger, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sandra. I'll see you in a little bit.
That's right. You're bringing us the critter rugs.
Yes.